Hey guys, it's Rosa here. I hope you're all having a lovely day. I'm here to share with you some of the stuff I have been making recently. I haven't made one of these videos for ages, so it's quite a lot of stuff. I was kind of getting it ready this morning and I was like, I've made quite a lot of things. So I hope you're comfortable. I'm going to be, instead of getting changed into everything, I'm going to be inserting some pictures and videos so you'll get to see me wearing them and also on the hanger how they look, because some of these things look nice on the hanger, some of them definitely don't. Like I've got like a jersey thing and it kind of needs to be worn to be understood. So anyway, let's get started. The first thing, it's kind of getting warm here. I mean, it's not really warm. I was watching Jessica Little Miss Lorraine's video the other day, and it's winter there, or it's coming into winter in Australia, and she was saying it was really cold and it was like 17 or 18 degrees, and I was like, it's like June and it's about that here. So I mean, I'm making summer stuff, but it's not overly warm, but we do have some really gorgeous days. So with that in mind, I have been making some summery dresses and things. This is my first one I'd like to share with you. It's a gingham dress, and I have to warn you now that there's a bit of a black and white gingham theme. In fact, the top that I'm wearing I'm going to show you as well today. And it's black and white gingham. There's a bit of a theme. I think I have 3 of the 6 things I'm going to show you are all just black and white gingham. But I'm a bit in love with it, and it's very on trend, I guess, for this season. So this is just a really simple little summer dress. I'll move back and I'll insert some pictures as well. And I really like it. I actually used a birder pattern for the bodice. It's just got a zip straight down the back, an invisible zip. I'm not thrilled with the way that I pattern matched across the zip because it's not a very high quality fabric. I made this out of a tablecloth. Now, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Tiger, but I love Tiger. Tiger's a bit of a random shop. It's a Danish shop, I think, and there's quite a few of them sort of popping up all over London and also other big cities around the UK. I think I've seen one in Cambridge. And they just sell like a random assortment of things, and I just love all of it. So I have quite a few of their homewares, and I found this tablecloth, and I just really liked it. I think it was £8 for a tablecloth, which I thought was really reasonable, and I bought one and I made a dress. And I used this pattern, which is my favourite summer dress pattern actually, just because it fits me. I mean, I think everybody has like a summer dress pattern in their stash which just fits their bodice really well. So it's birder, and I'm pretty sure I've shared this with you before because I have used this pattern quite a few times. It's 6918, and I like both of the views. You can see in the line drawings there's 2 different bodices, but I didn't actually have enough fabric to cut the skirt from this, so I just drafted like a really simple A-line skirt and just gathered it up, kind of just based on how much fabric I had left over after I cut out the bodice. I think it was about 2 meters, I think, this tablecloth, and I was really pleased with it. It's super summery. It's quite snug fitting actually, but I think I may have shrunk it slightly. I did pre-wash it, but I'm gonna hand wash it from now on because the weave, if I show you, is quite loose, and I don't know if you guys find this. You can see it distorts quite easily. I mean, it wasn't exactly expensive fabric. I just really liked the drape of it because quite often gingham doesn't drape very well. But things which have quite a loose weave I find will shrink the most. So for example, linens do tend to shrink quite a lot, and this, I don't know, maybe I just got a bit bigger on holiday, I don't know, but it did feel a bit snugger after I'd washed it the first time, so I'm gonna just hand wash it from now on. I mean, it still fits, but yeah, that's my first make. The next is actually, well, shall I show you what I'm wearing as well? So this is my next make, which is this is fabric I shared with you in my haul, which was just forever ago. I kind of forgot all the things that I shared with you, and I've got to be honest with you, I haven't sewn them all yet. So do you remember that yellow fabric? And I was like, I really want to make a La La Land dress. I haven't got round to that yet. I think because like as soon as I filmed that, it got kind of grey and miserable, and I just wasn't that motivated to make like a bright yellow floaty summer dress. But I think now it's warming up a little bit, I will be more motivated to do that, and I have a pattern in my haul video which I'm going to be filming after this, which I think should be just about right for that. It took me a little while to find one. But anyway, getting a bit off on a tangent there. This is the Butterick pattern, which again I shared with you in that haul. I actually made what I said I was going to do, so that's good. It's Butterick 4685, fast and easy. It is fast, it is easy, and I really like it. I made this view here, view C. I'll show you the line drawings, although they're kind of weird, these line drawings. I feel like it's not actually really what it looks like. But I made it out of jersey, and I'm not sure if I would like this that much if I'd made it out of a woven. I feel like it might be a bit sort of, I don't know, I don't think it would drape very well. There's quite a lot of fabric in the bodice. You can see this is jersey, so it stretches. But I would always wear it tucked in because it's really massive. I've just got it tucked into some jeans. I didn't make these jeans. I have not made jeans yet. I'm really scared, like irrationally scared of like sewing a fly front. So yeah, these are just ready to wear jeans. But I like it tucked in, so that's fine. I will tuck it out so you can see though that it's kind of really long and kind of massive. I didn't do the curved hem because I thought it was kind of pointless on a jersey top. But it is quite shapeless and not very flattering, I don't think, when it's just out. So that's why I wear it tucked in. I'll tuck it in properly later. But I mean, it's a nice pattern, but I think doing it in a jersey, which isn't one of the recommended fabrics, actually works really well. It actually recommends lightweight broadcloth, lightweight linen and cotton. Oh, it does say cotton knits. Ignore me. I didn't read the pattern properly. I kind of thought it would be for lightweight wovens, so it does say knits. Please ignore me. It's a really cute pattern. It sews up really easily. Very good beginner's project. The only tricky bit is pushing your elastic through the little channel which you create at the top, but it's not hard. It just kind of takes quite a lot of perseverance. I know you can get little tools and stuff to help with that. I should look into more tools because I feel like I just use like safety pins and pencils and like basic stuff. I don't really have many of the cool fancy gadgets. Maybe I should start getting into that. That'd be quite cool. Anyway, the next thing I made 2 jumpsuits, and these were both for my holiday. I went on holiday to Copenhagen, and I kind of went a bit nuts a few days before because it was in my half term, and I was like, I want to take some new clothes. So I made 2 jumpsuits. Now the first one is also from that tablecloth. I loved it so much. I bought another tablecloth and I made a jumpsuit. And I love it. Again, I'll put some pictures in here because Josh, my boyfriend, took some nice photos of me wearing it. Whenever I go on holiday, I'm like, I need to take something that I need photographing because I feel like I don't want to take all my photos in my back garden. It's quite nice to have like some nice photos, you know, out and about of stuff that I've made. So it's the last black gingham thing I'm going to show you, so I am sorry, you're probably getting very bored of it already. But this is a pattern, I'll show you the pattern before I show you the jumpsuit actually. Oh, where's it gone? I did just pick it up. I must have just left it in the other room. Let me insert a picture then. So I'll insert a picture of the pattern. It's a brand new release and I absolutely love it. I know Dominique has made 2 versions of this pattern as well and she really likes it. The only modification I made, I'll just step back so you can see it, and again I'll insert some pictures. It's just really cute and very easy. Again, a very easy make. It's got an elasticated waist, so there's no zips, nothing like that to insert. And it's got pockets, which are really cute. I've said, but I kind of don't like inseam pockets, and these are not inseam pockets. They're, I don't know what you call them, but you can see there's like a line going down here, and you just like put your hand in there, which is very sweet. And it's got a gorgeous cross front, and it's actually also got, interestingly, got princess seams, which I haven't matched the pattern on because I just couldn't work out quite how to do it. So yeah, these are kind of not, I don't know, with gingham, I was like, when I was doing it, I was like, are you supposed to match gingham? You probably are. So I've kind of probably not done it completely right. But I really like how it looks, and no one's looking that closely at my gingham pattern matching. Yeah, and it's just completely faced around the neckline, but the only change that I made is that it was super revealing, and I am quite modest. I don't really like things that are like really low and everything's like hanging out. That's just me. So I sewed up the front and the back. I just literally, I'll do a little close-up view, just sewed it straight down there. So you can see it was just flapping all the way open at the front, but also at the back. So I did the same thing on the back and just sewed it up. And that also made it much more flattering because I felt like it kind of puffed out, you know, when because they were both just kind of just flopping open. The front was flopping open. I haven't got much boobs, so it was just like flopping open at the front, flopping open at the back. And it was just, I felt like a bit of a, it was just a bit like poofy all around. So kind of just sewing up at the front and the back brought it all in. It was more modest, I felt more comfortable. And also it just was a little bit more flattering. So this is a great pattern. Again, I'll insert pictures, blah, blah, blah. But I would really recommend it. It's a great little jumpsuit pattern and you feel really cool in it. I wore it, and again, I'll put a picture in. We went to our first fair with Susie magazine, Dominique and I, and we went to the Summer Sewmance. And it was such a wonderful day. So thank you to Stacey who organised it. If you're watching, probably not, but if you are, thank you so much. We had such a nice time. And I wore this, and it was really practical too. So I mean, if you've got quite a physical job, you know, if you're looking after kids, whatever, I think jumpsuits are a really great summer solution because you don't have to worry about flashing your pants and stuff because it's all contained inside your jumpsuit. So yes, I really like that one. And the other jumpsuit I made does not look great without being worn, so I will definitely be putting some photos in here. But it is this one here. It is another new release. This one is Simplicity, and it is Simplicity 8333, and it's also easy to sew. So lots of these patterns are quite easy. I feel like in the summer I'm quite keen on elastic. I don't know about you. In the winter I don't really wear elasticated waist, but in the summer I think it's just lovely, and particularly if it's warm. And I went for this view A, and I chose black jersey. So it's a really simple jumpsuit with a halter neck. Interestingly, the insides, if you've not made this pattern, are all bias bound. Now, I've never thought of using bias binding, woven bias binding on a knit jumpsuit. And this pattern is just for knits. So if you're not using knits, you can't use this pattern, it won't fit you. I went for, oh, I haven't told you the sizes of the things I've made. I've made everything in a size 10. Apart from this top, which I sized down because somebody commented down below they'd made it before and it came up really big, so thank you so much. That really helped me out. So I actually did cut this a size down and it's still massive, but I have made everything that I've shown you in a UK size 10. So there we go. So this is the jumpsuit, and it's got elastic at the back like this, elastic at the waist. As you can see, we're getting very overexposed here. And I just chose it because I thought it was so funky in 1970s. So obviously it ties up at the back of the neck. It's quite fitted around there. And then it's got full length legs, which is great because that gingham one didn't. That's got a cropped leg, which is still cute. But the great thing is that they're flares. And I'm loving flares. So there they are at the bottom. Isn't that cute? I was really inspired by lots of the jersey jumpsuits that I'd seen on the high street, which were quite flared and quite like 70s. I'm loving vintage looking stuff at the moment, particularly the 70s. The 70s are kind of my favourite era. This pattern is easy to sew. I would say it's really good for a beginner. The only difficult part is, so I wouldn't say like for your first project, maybe when you've done a couple of bits with jersey, is making sure that you get all of this bias tape really flat, because you really risk, I mean, I think I did quite well there actually, but then I've done it quite a few times, like working with jersey. I think you really risk stretching it out because you're attaching like a woven bias tape onto a diagonally cut jersey neckline, so it is quite fiddly. The rest is like completely easy. I did it all on my sewing machine. As you guys know, me and my overlocker are not friends. I need to find a course that I can go on there where they will show me the ways of the overlocker, because I'm just completely useless at it. But anyway, the last thing I made for my holiday, and the last thing from this huge video, is a pair of cropped trousers. Now I used, this is a pattern I've used many times before and I really like it. It's a vintage pattern, it's Simplicity. It's all curling over, it's kind of old. 3688, it's a vintage reproduction pattern. And I just made the trousers, which of you see, again, I just made them in a size, that's upside down, sorry, in a size 10. And they're just a classic flared trouser with pleats at the front and back. So I'll hold them up like this, but again, I'll put some pictures in. I made these for my holiday and they were super comfortable. And this is fabric which I got from Loving the Fabric in Richmond. And I bought it a little while ago and I just hadn't found the right pattern. I did a really wide cuff, which I thought looked quite cute. And they are really just a perfect pair of summer trousers. I will put the picture in that I was inspired by. It's a picture I've been pinning on Pinterest for years, and I just love it. These are actually also a really easy make. The only tricky part of making these is that they have an invisible zipper in the side seam, but other than that, they're really straightforward. They are a front, a back, and a waistband. And once you've got your waistband fitting your waist, the fitting of the rest of them is quite easy because they're really loose fitting, as you can probably see in the pictures. They have 4 darts at the back, 2 on each side, which look kind of cool with the stripes. I kind of liked how that went. And then just 2 at the front, which are quite cute. But yeah, stripy trousers. I think stripes and checks seem to be massive this year. I'm seeing them everywhere and I do really like it. And I'm also loving the loose but cropped trouser trend. So I have a blue pair which I made last summer, I think, and I've just been wearing them to death. They're like my most worn thing ever. So I'm probably looking to make more trousers. I'm just loving wearing trousers and jumpsuits at the moment. So this fabric is from Loving the Fabric in Richmond, and I'm not sure if I said, so we know that the gingham is from Tiger as tablecloths, weirdly. This black jersey is just from Fabricland. And I think that's everything. Oh, and this jersey is from eBay, but I will leave a link. I'll leave a link to everything, all of the fabrics in the box down below, and I'll also leave a link to all the patterns in the box down below. If you're interested in having a look at any of them, or possibly getting some for yourself. I've also filmed some tutorials, so I didn't actually make those things very recently. These are things which I made kind of for my holidays. I've gone a bit nuts there. So things that I've mainly made for my holiday. But I filmed a couple of tutorials. I will leave some links here for a couple of other things which I think I filmed those and made them mainly in March, the end of March, beginning of April, but they're still things I've made, so I'll leave some links here if you'd like to go and check them out and see what else I've been up to. So that is everything. What a lot of things. I've been really busy. Something about going on holiday like really motivates me to make stuff. I don't know if you're the same. Let me know down below what you've been sewing. I really love having a chat, and I've been trying to really keep on top of my comments and making sure I'm getting back to you guys if you have questions and things. So yeah, it's really lovely always having a chat with you. And also, another thing, it was really nice to meet lots of people who watched the videos at the Summer Sewmance in Brighton a couple of, God, it was only last weekend, it feels like forever ago. But yeah, hi, if I met you then, it was so cool to meet you guys and have a little chat and see what you've been buying at the fair. I'm going to be filming now, so I'm going to kind of just turn this off and then start filming again. A video of all the things, my sort of haul video, things that I'm going to be, that I have purchased recently. I've got a few bits from my holiday in Denmark, bet you can guess where some of those are from, and also some of the things from the Summer Sewmance, so I'll share those with you. Yeah, so you can see what I'm going to be up to next. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Click subscribe and leave a comment if you'd like to, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye!